Morning, Steve. Morning, Steve Fried in Chicago with the morning grain comments. We have mixed trade overnight with nearby beans down 1/2 cent, while meal's up $2. Soybean oil's down 1/2 cent, and corn is trying to be up a penny, while Chicago wheat's up 2 cents. Stock market sharply lower. Some concern about world economy growth, and maybe the Fed talking about buying less bonds and tapering. So all these things are offering some weakness to the stock market. Dollar's lower, crude's lower, and gold's a little bit higher. A lot of numbers out overnight with the trade looking for a carryout for this year's corn at 10.88 versus the government 11.07. Pretty big range between $1 billion and 1.257. For next year, carry out of 14.02 versus the government's 13.54, and again a wide range of 10.57 to 15.42. Brazil corn crop 92 million tons versus 98.5. For the beans, they're looking at a old crop carry at 134 versus 135, a range of 120 to 149. Carry out next year 148 versus 155, a range of 120 to 165. And again, the Brazil crop probably near that 137 area. Argentina might be just a little bit lower than the 47. And world soybean stocks 87.6 versus 88, not much change. For the wheat, average guess of a crop of 1847 versus 1898. Winter wheat 1371 versus 1309. Spring wheat 459 versus 560, but a pretty wide range of 358 to 560. And I think the big thing in the market also is weather. The 6 to 10 days shows some rains in the eastern Midwest, but as we get into the later time frame, it looks like there is some ridging across the northern plains, the Pacific Northwest, and also parts of the Northwest Midwest. So again, we have the difference between the have and have-nots. The have-nots are in the western part of the Midwest and northern plains and Canada, and the haves are east of the Mississippi. We also note that since the high of 1434 in September beans, after NASA's acreage report, we saw a drop to 1308 because of weather. Right now, we've got a 100-day moving average resistance at 1342, then the 20 at 1349. There's a big gap resistance at 1383. Same in the corn. We went from 626 down to 531. The 100-day moving average is 546, and the gap resistance is 570. In Chicago wheat, we went from 694 to 615. 637 is key 200-day moving average. 638 is the gap. So again, mixed trade. We got the World Outlook Board numbers on Monday. We've got weather, and I still think we need to add a little bit of weather premium back in the markets. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like yourself would like to be treated.